It looks, imagine the car with the glass back. What you're about to see is it's carport. It's just so beautiful. Like just seeing that engine, just come. All right, well, good morning, everybody. We've just flown into Burbank, and well, as usual, Jet Suite X, late again. We have to leave at 2:40 back to Vegas. So we took the best of the best from Go Rentals, a G-Wagon again. This time, not a G63, just a G550. And I want to enlighten you something here. This car right now, for one day, it's probably a 2016, 17. It's a new car with 6,000 miles on it. $649 a day before tax. Tax is 20% on top of every car rental. You're literally looking at a $750 a day car rental for a $90,000 G-Wagon, okay? Anybody that goes into royalty doesn't understand the value that they're getting, and I have to start today out with some complaining because, like, legit, we rent you a brand new car, the same Huracan, or like, let's just go down to like something less expensive. You're getting a brand new 2015-16 Continental GT convertible, which is a $260,000 car for $799 flat out the door. That's the same price as this G-Wagon, and you're in a convertible Bentley. If I rented a G-Wagon, it'd have to be at like $350 a day. The same price value consideration. All I can tell you is I cannot wait to be in California. Okay? I cannot wait to be in California.
So what's the real reason we're here?
Obviously, it's time for a new hypercar update. We had the fires in California, and then we had some of the issues with the shootings, all happening in the little tiny circle of where my car was at. So every single day, it was just a day where nobody could get to work, nobody really wanted to work, and obviously the roads were closed, so it was really difficult, right? So today is basically the week before the car goes to the plumbing phase. So you're gonna see the engine, suspension, you're gonna see everything almost 100% done. We're almost ready to turn the car on.
It wouldn't be right
without a very beautiful breakfast food vlog from, you guys think this place called Togo's or Tugos?
We don't know.
We don't know. We don't have these in Vegas, but not bad. I wish they could toast the bread though. They might be able to toast the bread.
Yeah, because I saw his get toasted.
Yeah, we didn't ask. Dang. All right. Well, anyways, turkey and salami, a little bit of good sandwich over here. What do you got?
Turkey and avocado, because we like that avocado toast.
Not me.
FTW, which means for the win.
It's good though. Let me know. We're driving right now through this little mountain pass, entering into Camarillo, and it's crazy to see that it's been about a month, I think, almost since the fires have kind of been put out in this area, and you could legit see still the mountains are all burned. Like everything's black everywhere, and like you'll see like some parts are really dark, and then some parts are really green, like right if you show them over there, Mario, see that? How like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like half the mountain is completely black and half of it's green, like right where it stopped. It's crazy to see that the fire was so close to like all this regular area, like regular houses, just normal daily life, and the whole thing was on fire. It's nuts.
You can even see black on the street.
Yeah, the streets are black, and the signs behind us were all black, like the road signs. It's pretty crazy. An hour after our flight was late, we went to lunch. Traffic, 1 o'clock, we're here. Our plane leaves at 2:30, so we've got to get in here quick, but I've already seen the car. I couldn't wait. I didn't want to show you guys first. I had to see it for myself. What I thought of originally when Igor was going to do the turbo kit is like a 180% polar opposite, and he's way smarter than me. So he did it much better than I thought about, because it looks, imagine the car with the glass back. What you're about to see is it's car porn. It's just so beautiful. Like, just seeing that engine, just come. Like, are you guys serious? We've got mirror image Nelson Racing turbos. We've got intercoolers that flow into the head. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Igor has reversed the manifold on the engine so that the air comes in from this side here. Now, what that's gonna do is two things. It's gonna make the experience inside the cabin unbelievably better. You're gonna hear like Pagani Huayra style sounds, just wastegates and blow-off valves and just everything going crazy. Then the exhaust, I mean, look at this. So here you have the hot side of the turbo. It's spitting into the wastegate. Wastegate's going directly out and spitting straight flames directly out the back of the car. This is something of another level. Everything we've got here is, it couldn't be better engineered. I mean, you've got to understand that, like, when you go into these kind of projects, the quality is sometimes sacrificed because, well, we're not massive, multi-billion-dollar engineer companies, right? But what Igor has done here is of the same caliber as those guys. Actually, to be honest with you, I kind of think it's better. I mean, I want you guys to do some research and go in and look at some of the other cars on the market. You don't have to go into the Koenigsegg. That Christian von Koenigsegg is a beast. He's the best in the world. We don't want to compare ourselves to that. Nor do we want to compare ourselves to a Huayra, because the Huayra is also artwork on the road. But why don't we go look at John Hennessy, or maybe the SSC, right? The Shelby Supercars, Tatura, or the the Gumpert Apollos, or any of those other basically small production supercars or hypercars. Go look at what they've used. I mean, some of the cars have used a Viper V10. They've got the Mercedes V12s. If you look at the Lycans, they're using, I believe, Audi or Volkswagen motors. I don't know. I should look that up. But the engineering behind all of those cars doesn't match the quality of this. And challenge me, guys. I swear to you. Challenge me and beat me and tell me why anything here is wrong, because it's not. It's spectacular. It's magical. And the best part is in here. Come over here and check this out. Let me get in. The seating position. Okay, I've got brakes. I've got paddles that are no longer in use because now we have this amazing, which is not screwed in, 6-speed shifter. The ball is perfect. I mean, ergonomically, I put this at the perfect position for actual real driving. If you consider the fact that, like, the Alfa is a very enclosed cabin, you have everything very simplistic. When you look at the overall aspect of the carbon and the floor and the seats, it's a pure car. It's just to go up and down and that's it. I mean, you're just ready to roll. Now, manual cars are coming back in value very quickly, and I really want to make an automatic paddle shift version of this car too, but yet I haven't decided because of the true experience of what I built for this car is a 6-speed gearbox. So we'll figure that out soon after we drive this car here. The next step after this, and let me get out, is to essentially complete the front suspension. So here's the standard mounts for the Alfa Romeo suspension, right? You've seen those little dinky A-arms around here. Now we have full-blown billet, unbelievably high-quality A-arms. They mount in the stock mounts. They use the stock hardware, so the driving experience doesn't change from the balance and weight, right? Because we've added, I'm gonna guess right now, 600 to 800 extra pounds, right? So we removed all the Alfa stuff, cleaned out all the stuff we don't need, and now we're putting back stuff that we do need. So essentially, the engine probably weighs about 1.5 times, 4-cylinder to 10-cylinder, but it's aluminum. I don't know, let's just call it about 750 pounds in total added weight, right? We haven't put the body on there yet. The goal is to get this car to 12 to 1,500 horsepower with 2,700 pounds of dry weight. That's really my cross my fingers goal, without sacrificing the ABS unit, because this is proportioned for weight balance and all that stuff. We've got the airbag control modules. We've retained the standard crash structure that's been tested for the front of this car, the windshield, the chassis, the standard steering column for the basically the distance between, you know, all of the other suspension pieces. All this stuff is already engineered to fit this chassis. So I only wanted to change the propulsion system coming from the back, right? Come over here, you can see these billet A-arms, very good, right? You can see that these are, I can actually probably pull this off. All right. Also very lightweight, you know. In comparison, you know, we have the ball joints already in, and you know, everything's pressed and it's all beautiful, but you can see the quality of this, right? And once we get our shock here, we'll put our, you know, our steering, I'm just gonna leave this on the floor because it's gonna be a lot harder for me to put on. All right, so next, after my long rant, because I'm really passionate about this car and I just think that we've just done such a good job of keeping it the right way, is the cooling, okay? So we've added heat exchangers down here. That's gonna cool the intercoolers up here. So we've got these beautiful vents. This we're gonna cut here and we're gonna basically take this up and over here, and that's gonna be basically go into the engine in the front there. Mario, I don't know if you can see, but kind of come in there. All right, we've got a massive fuel cell. We have also the oil cooler,
which looks very gnarly.
This is the dry sump system here, right? This is where all the oil is stored, okay? Here is the cooler for the oil. This is actually gonna have to change because I forgot to tell Igor that we need a transcooler. So he's gonna put this here and the transcooler there. So there'll be at 2 angles. It'll be really, really beautiful. We'll have fans and stuff on them. Everything is gonna be perfect from that. I've added Huracan electric rear brakes. So instead of having a cable braking system, we're gonna use those holes that were for the Alfa Romeo e-brake for our shifter cables. We're not drilling a single hole into this chassis. This chassis as is of the factory, and the glue, everything stays exactly the same. So from here, electric brake calipers. Our suspension will come soon, guys. Don't worry about the suspension. We're not using the Fox suspension. We just needed the suspension to stay on the car so that we can roll the car around and we can get this car to Öhlins where they can design their beautiful Öhlins inspired racing F1 suspension for us on the car here. So they're the best in the business. Why would we go around them, right? So we're gonna drop that car off soon and we're gonna get it there. Other than that, guys, we're on point, man. I mean, we're developing something special. And I'm sorry for the update that you haven't been able to see it. From here, Monday, we're gonna take the car to a guy named Evan. He's gonna plumb it. We're probably looking at 3 to 4 weeks for that because of the holidays. It's gonna be Christmas and no one's gonna wanna go to work. So we might not get another update after
Till mid-January?
next week until potentially January-ish, yeah. I don't know. Taylor's working on our new engine for this. So Dallas Performance is building us a very special motor that I've spec'd out to be perfect. And then we have Cyvex coming into the picture for the electrical engineering. We're gonna take the CAN data from the original Alfa Romeo ECU, and we're gonna create a body control module / engine ECU that's gonna be able to mate the Gallardo engine with the standard Alfa stuff so that we don't lose, you know, essentially just like the windshield wipers and the blinkers and the cruise control and all of the little tiny things like the door sensors. We wanna retain all of those features in the car, you know, so I'm gonna take the steering wheel off here soon because I wanna get that out and done. We're gonna do, you know, carbon here, just probably the big royalty lion right here. And I think that's gonna put it. We're gonna build a nice center console. I'm gonna add a cup holder. Okay, I know that's a cup holder, but we're putting another one in. I don't know. You let me know if you guys wanna see anything else. Then we're off to Italy for some body work. So I know I've got probably a 7-8 minute rant here about what we're doing, but this is why we're building the car. So if you guys enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. And we've got to get right back to the airport because our flight leaves in 1 hour and 10 minutes. Well, I was gonna end the vlog and go to sleep, but I wanted to show you guys our new merch. And this is a one-off design by Mario. It's the
South Beach Gradient.
South Beach Gradient. I'm liking it. I didn't like it in the beginning. I wasn't really sure about this whole blue pink color scheme. It's not my style, but I've learned, it's grown on me. I've learned to accept it. And it's also our best-selling shirt right now. And I wanted to let it is the history. I wanted to let you guys know that these are available in hoodies and in shirts. And they're all of our merch is a one-off. We are never gonna remake styles. Once we sell out the 50 in each size, they're done. So I'm actually considering to start numbering all of our apparel because we legit only make 50 pieces of each size and that's it. So if right now I'm gonna come out with a baby blue version, a lime green version, and then maybe some red, like a brighter red, not like the burgundy goldish one we've got right now, which is also kind of sick. Didn't really like that one at first either, but I'm like a really ostentatious type of person. I like the bright, crazy stuff. So I'm gonna do like some bright, crazy stuff for this next season of apparel. And especially when our new fashion show mall location opens up, we're gonna just go ham on everything special and unique. But remember that, guys, 50 pieces. So anybody out there who's actually wearing our gear has to know that they're gonna have a 1 of 50, right? So if every collection, this is the best selling one so far. I don't even know how many we have left of everything. So before I end today's video, you should click off right now and click the link that Mario's about to put in to pick up one of these new shirts for Christmas, all right? See you guys next video.